What's up everyone? I have a good dog plus axolotl build for you today. This is going to be a very fun run, so stick with me. In case you don't know what the good dog does, by the way, it's like a secret achievement, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest that you leave the video because I will be spoiling what the good dog does and how to get it. But if you're going to leave, please like and subscribe first and then you can leave. Thank you very much. But yeah, the good dog happens when you give holy water to the bad dog, and its ability is actually very useful. It gives tons of useful perks with a question mark. It even has the question mark in the ability itself, which I find to be pretty funny. But I don't think under normal circumstances the ability is super useful, but if you combine it with stuff like the axolotl that gives stats whenever you gain a perk, it's actually becoming very powerful. And I believe we're also going to be using the elephant seal with this build as well, so we'll be getting not only permanent stats but also double temporary stats during the battle, so I think we have a pretty good shot of hitting 50-50 stats in the middle of battle, which I guess after the unicorn pack update isn't really anything special anymore because like Lucky Cat and Cyclops exist. But yeah, I just wanted to play around with the secret achievements. Both the bad dog and the axolotl are tier 5 units, so we will have to survive for a little bit before we get there. Thankfully though, we have a very decent start. We have a Lucky Cat that gets level 2 mid-battle every single time. We also have a Weasel to generate us some extra gold. I'm picking up a Wyvern as well just because it's going to make it easier for us to actually hit the units that we want whenever we get to turn 7 and start tiering up. But for now, you can see we're actually winning pretty easily. The build itself is extremely powerful. I took an early level here, I'm not really sure why, maybe I should have saved it. This Lucky Cat though, I think I will. Please don't level up right here, I don't think it's a wise idea. Instead, buying the double avocados will be the better plan, and indeed I do come to my senses and do that. So yeah, a lot of good tier 5 units that we can find. Obviously the axolotl and the bad dog, but there's also stuff like the alpaca in the pack as we defeat RevGT right here. Let's take a look at what we find. Hopefully it's something good. I haven't really remembered this run, so I will have to remind myself. And we actually get 3 very good selections right here. Both Monkey and Husky are very good for the conventional build, but I have decided that I will be scaling up with the axolotl and nothing else, so we do pass up both of these options for the bad dog. We can't really transform it into a good dog just yet because the pet that we need to give us the holy water is actually a tier 6 pet, so for now we just have to keep surviving a little bit longer. I take like the forbidden book or whatever it's called, I don't really remember its name, but its ability is that it's going to summon Cthulhu when our Lucky Cat dies or when our frontline unit dies. And Cthulhu actually for turn 7 is very powerful. It deals 6 damage to all other pets including to your own pets, but it's most likely going to wipe out the enemy team, so you end up claiming the win regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Here we will see it in action once the Lucky Cat faints, and you can see Cthulhu spawns and kills almost everything but the Wyvern, and we claim the victory. So yeah, the bad dog in itself is actually a pretty decent unit. I don't take it often in unicorn pack, but at least in customs I can see its potential value, especially when multiple opponents are going to be running weakness plus the vampire bat. The Cthulhu is going to take use of that weakness and deal massive damage to the entire enemy team, which is very nice to see. For now we're just going to continue fighting. Here we do find a vampire bat team, but they don't have the microbe. Thankfully though we win, and ironically enough the eagle spits out yet another bad dog, so I was very happy to see that. Here we peel the eagle, hoping to find the pet that we need for the holy water, but instead we don't find it, and I decide to take the double wyvern, and indeed we do see it in the shop from the level up. We want the questing beast right here, and its ability is that on sale it's going to give us the holy water right here. The holy grail, I guess, not the holy water, which I guess makes sense. There are multiple Monty Python references throughout this update, so I maybe should have gotten this name right to begin with. But yeah, in 2 turns we will get the holy grail. So yeah, that is going to help us transform the bad dog into a good dog. For now though, we have to survive for 2 more turns, which looks kind of difficult when multiple opponents are running Chimera teams, but thankfully we do have 4 hearts remaining still. So I think we should be fine. We also get some pretty nice setup for the level 2 axolotl. I'll just have to play around with it, and the alpaca a little bit, as well as the blobfish. Yep, we do get the level 2. And I actually put some pretty nice tier 6s in this pack as well. I think we have the lionfish and the cobra, so we will get to benefit from scaling in the future. But for now we are going to take the elephant seal as we promised. We have both the axolotl and the elephant seal now, so yeah, we have the perk setup right here ready for the good dog just to appear. But for now I think this build is relatively weak, so we will be dropping yet another round, which is actually kind of good to be honest with you, because I'm hoping to get the good dog up to level 3 to get the ribbon. Like there's not going to be a more thematic build for this, so might as well get it out of the way right now. Here we lose to a relatively tame looking team with the old pets, that being the lionfish and the leopard. We do get the holy water, so okay, you have both the holy grail and the holy water, so I guess I was not mistaken in my pet or rather food terminology. But whatever the case, we do get the good dog and we immediately level it up to level 2. We also find a lionfish, which we will gladly take. And yeah, you see what the combo is right here in action on this turn. Let's hop into battle, and you can see right here we even get to cleanse the weakness that the opponent put on us. But yeah, this is the point basically. The good dog is going to give us lots of useful perks, axolotl going to scale us up permanently, elephant seal is going to give us some temporary +2/+2 buffs during battle as well. Maybe even +4/+4 if we manage to get the level, but instead I am hoping to see some more chocolates so we can get the good dog up to level 3. So yeah, I think this build is pretty nice counter to the vampire bat teams. Unfortunately here I don't think it's going to work in our favor, because the good dog triggered before the microbe and the vampire bat, so we end up losing. But it's okay, we want to be losing because it gives us some extra turns to find the chocolates for the good dog. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if a level 3 good dog is better than a level 1 good dog in any way, but I just wanted it for the ribbon, so I don't have to make this build again unless I'm feeling like it. But yeah, you can see right here our opponent running a Great One or a Cthulhu, but it's not going to matter even though they have a Chimera. We have the sufficient stats to take them out, if just barely. But yeah, the final turn is coming up. We're just going to look for a chocolate, which we find almost immediately, so that's a great thing. I was also hoping to get a level 2 lionfish in case we didn't manage to win this round, but I think we will be winning. So yeah, this is going to be it. I really hope you enjoyed this build, I really hope you enjoyed the good dog in action, and if you do, I hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.